Welcome back. Today we're discussing NFT standards on the internet computer. As you guys know, we've been covering the internet computer pretty extensively, and we're going to continue to as time goes on. But today we're going to be zeroing in on implementing the NFT standards on the internet computer to allow the NNS to process these NFTs at the base level. And that's what we're going to be discussing in today's video. Now, the internet computer already has NFT trading on its ecosystem. The internet computer is the only blockchain that stores 100% of the NFT on the blockchain, including all assets. This opens up capabilities for ICP NFTs that go just beyond the just overpriced links to JPEGs. And so, as you guys know, the NFT ecosystem has been primarily JPEGs and art selling and buying. But there's so much more to these NFTs, like ownership, tokenizing real world assets like homes, titles to vehicles, ownership of different things like homes or property or whatever. And so this is the first implementation to see how it actually can work and is there a robust ecosystem. Buying an NFT on other chains is often a link that points to an untraceable source. The internet computer ensures true ownership, no intermediaries or central entities. And so we're going to explore kind of this new ecosystem, what NFT standards are being basically proposed by developers that will allow ICP to standardize NFTs through the NNS, or basically the network nervous system for the internet computer. And this is the Cryptoviser podcast. We talk about everything crypto, blockchain, and investing every single day of the year since 2018. So hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and do me a big favor, give the video a free thumbs up, because thumbs up are free, but you guys know ICP is not. Buying in, so anyway, we already covered that. The trading volume in 2022, which was basically the bear market, $33 million. I almost said billion. Total NFTs, 2.6 million, and total NFT projects, 415. The NFT marketplace trade with zero gas fees. You could do this on Entrepot or Yumi. These are NFT marketplaces in the ICP ecosystem. And create your own. The internet computer enables a wide variety of unique NFTs. Since Canister smart contracts can store over 100 gigabytes of data, every part of an ICP NFT can be hosted on the blockchain, given complete ownership to collectors. All data and code being on-chain allows developers to make digital objects, even full websites or chat groups, into NFTs. And again, I believe this can be used a lot in gaming, right? A lot of times you go into a game, you buy an item, and now that item can be transferred to different other games or different consoles. Like, for instance, if you're playing on a PlayStation, you can transfer it over into, an Xbox or whatever the situation is. Dynamic NFTs, making use of unique features of the internet computer. NFTs can efficiently communicate with Web 2 world without using oracles. Their outcalls allow NFTs on ICP to query Web 2 APIs and change appearance or behave differently depending on the response. For example, Bitcoin flowers change the color of their petals based on the last 24 hours of the Bitcoin price action. It's pretty interesting. Green for good movements, and obviously red for not so great movements. Turning transactions into generative NFT art. Anything can be an NFT on the internet computer, even transactions. The Genesis 2 NFT shows off how diverse and complex NFTs can be on the internet computer. It consists of different dynamic elements, each of which fetches real-time data using HTTPS outcalls every 15 minutes, showing ICP whale purchases, price change over the last 24 hours, current block rate, the number of nodes, and more. The most impressive element is an HTML canvas displaying dynamically animating ICP transaction flows. You can see that right over here on the left of the screen. All this is part of the NFT and not something stored and accessed off-chain. This is very different than how a lot of other ecosystems process these NFTs or store the data of the NFTs and the ownership behind it. The cost of storing 1 gigabyte NFT collection on-chain with the internet computer is $5 a year. If you're talking about Solana, it's $110,000 per year. Again, this is costs of storing 1 gigabyte of NFT collections on chain. With Ethereum, $79 million per year. So clearly you can see that the internet computer is vastly superior from a cost perspective, from an accessibility perspective, and from an implementation perspective. The internet computer offers unparalleled efficiency that leaves other blockchain orders of magnitude behind with regards to many metrics, making it the ideal chain to launch complex NFT collections and games. ICP uses reverse gas model, which means end users can mint and trade NFTs with zero gas fees. So $32.50 per week to store all the NFTs, 306,000 plus transactions, and less than $500 total transaction cost for all of these transactions. Think about that. 306,000 transactions and it costs less than $500. Let's do the math. $500 divided by 306,000 transactions, it's 1/10 or 1.5 tenths of 1 penny per transaction. This is why internet computer is superior. It's superior to Solana, superior to Ethereum, way superior to Cardano in almost every single way. But when we're breaking down the individual aspects and categories of the blockchain, clearly NFTs are winning within the ICP ecosystem. With gold NFTs, customers of all income levels can now own physical gold through NFTs in a secure and simple way. GLD NFTs empower you to take control of your financial future and allow you to join the global movement towards the transparency and accessibility of trading gold. And again, a lot of these projects are already live. I'm not going to go through every single one because you can do this on your own. internetcomputer.org/NFT and go through it. Like, these are already live. We hear about a lot of these chains saying, oh, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to get this running. And they don't do anything, right? And there's no actual increase in value of these ecosystems. I'll give you an example. If we look at Cardano, for instance, most of the transactions in an EUTXO model on Cardano live right now, if you go to EUTXO website, you can see all of the transactions in a transaction on the Cardano blockchain. Most of these are what you would call just NFT transactions. So Cardano's most of their transaction volume is just NFTs trading back and forth. Anyway, this user who is building TypeScript and Python to ICP by Dfinity, he said on X, ICP is about to standardize NFTs through the NNS process. 2 standards are being proposed and will soon go to an NNS vote. And we're going to explore what these 2 are right now. So this user on their Dfinity forum said the NFT standards Internet Computer RC, ICRC, and 7 and ICRC 37 are now considered ready for an NNS vote. The proposal 7 is the base NFT standard, while the proposal 37 defines the approve and transfer from functionality. So let's understand a little bit more about what these are. So the improvement proposal number 7 for vote is called minimum NFT standard. ICRC 7 is the minimum standard for implementation of non-fungible tokens on the internet computer. A token ledger implementation following this standard hosts an NFT collection, which is a set of NFTs. This standard does not handle approval-related operations, such as approve and transfer from itself. Those operations are specified in number 37, which extends this proposal with approval semantics. And so the proposal 37, this document specifies approval support for the proposal 7 minimum NFT standard for the internet computer. It defines all methods required for realizing approval semantics for an NFT token ledger. For example, creating approvals, revoking approvals, querying approval information, and making transfers based on approvals. The scope of Proposal 37 has been part of Proposal 7 originally. However, the NFT working group decided to split it out into a separate standard for the following reasons. Proposal 7 and Proposal 37 are much shorter and hence easier to navigate on their own due to their respective focus. Ledgers that do not want to implement approval and transfer from semantics do not need to provide dummy implementations of the corresponding methods that fail by default. Now, if you don't know what that means, don't worry, I don't either. Anyway, this standard extends to the Proposal 7 NFT standard and is intended to be implemented by the token ledgers that implement Proposal number 7. And the Proposal 7 ledger may implement Proposal 37 in a case it intends to offer approve and transfer from semantics. Principles put forth in Proposal 7 apply to 37 as well. For example, the design of the update and the query API. So a lot of tech jargon, but effectively they are upgrading the NFT standards on Internet Computer to make it more efficient. And the working group, it seems like, has been working on this for quite a while now. I don't think this is like just the first time people have been hearing about this. And by the way, you can go to Dfinity's GitHub and look at all of the different proposals that are currently on the books for Internet Computer's growth, right? And so, as I always say, like, I am not a tech guy. I am not an engineer. I'm not a developer in these ecosystems, right? I am an analyst of these markets and an investor in these markets. I think of it like more of like a thought leader per se, right, of my own portfolio. And so I make those decisions based on what is being done. Do I need to understand everything that is going on in Internet Computer and every tech jargon language that's going on? Absolutely not. What I do know is that Internet Computer has this technical side of what the hell they're doing. And then they also have the non-technical side of what they're doing on their website. So you can get a little bit of both and understand exactly what the Internet Computer can do and then compare it to other blockchains. And so we don't have a lot of data on Internet Computer NFTs. I don't think it's a big ecosystem as of now. Maybe it is bigger than I thought. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, there's so much that I'm learning on the Internet Computer ecosystem. It's, every day I'm more amazed at how much has been building with an ICP that I didn't even know about. But if we look at the blocks data dashboard, this shows us NFT trade volume by chain. You can see that there we go. I had only others. So you can see that it looks like most of the volume by chain is coming from Bitcoin, which is a huge difference than I think what we saw during the bull market, which was mostly on Ethereum and Solana. You can see the green is Ethereum. And on many days, there's more Bitcoin NFT volume than Ethereum NFT volume. And even more Ethereum NFT volume than there is Solana NFT volume. And so there's still a large portion going to Ethereum and Solana, but Bitcoin has a lot of it. And because I believe Internet Computer it's the most easily interoperable blockchain when we're talking about the majors and connecting directly into Bitcoin. Because remember, Internet Computer has chain fusion or chain key signature, chain key technology. This allows interoperability at the base layer of Internet Computer and able to read and write on the other blockchains directly from the Internet Computer itself. And so how this is all going to kind of mishmash and merge together, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if we're even going to see enough NFT volume in Internet Computer to even make this chart. But at the end of the day, I don't think it even matters, right? The fact is that Internet Computer has the ability to implement or already implemented many of the technologies that other blockchains are trying to perfect. They're trying to make it easier, faster, and all of this, right? But at the end of the day, trading NFTs back and forth effectively, this is not the future of blockchain. And so the ecosystems like Cardano, where most of their transactions in the EUTXO model are just NFTs transferring back and forth, it's like, who in the world, literally, who in the world is actually buying and selling these NFTs like this in a bear market? We're now going into a bull market, so things may change. But the big money, I believe, is in back-end integrations of NFTs, not from a JPEG perspective, but from a, companies or brands selling collectibles for their brand, and having it on chain. because that is going to create an environment. I also think NFTs in gaming is going to create an environment where this will have sustained volume and growth from real world use cases that are also benefiting the blockchain, meaning transaction volume, transaction throughput, transaction fees, more usage of the underlying assets, the coins. And I think Internet Computer is extremely well positioned for this. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to give the video a free thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Crypto on.